Hey, what's happening to you guys? Pyros here and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, and people are discussing the balancing stuff that is in the game. Well, the lack of balance, to be more precise. Essentially, people want the game to be balanced. They don't like the idea of Vegito having this infinite amount of evasive ability using after aim and strike. They don't like the fact that if they go to ranked, they'll only see 12 characters. They don't like a lot of aspect about the game that they want to be balanced. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I am in the same camp. I want after image strike to be nerfed. I also want certain characters. Well, no, really. I think my main issue is usually after image strike, and then I also want the vanishing worlds to reduce or at least sped up a little bit. I don't like how it drags on. However, these are my own personal ones. When you actually look at Sparking Zero for what it is, what the developers told you was going to be, what the marketing of this game has been telling you it was going to be, it is a continuation of a series that has had all those mechanics established for a long ass time. Every mechanic that's in the game in Sparking Zero is present in Budokai Tenkaichi 3 or 4, depending on which game that you grew up with. So what I'm trying to say is that this game, Sparking Zero, was never meant to be balanced. It's never going to be balanced, because if you balance the game out, it will actually ruin what makes the game fun for a lot of people. Whether you like it or not, I feel like the people who are complaining for a balance are a minority, or people who've never played the Budokai Tenkaichi series. They're coming into Sparking Zero and they're experiencing a powerful pushback of a lot of bullshit that they would expect, or things that they perceive to be broken essentially. Now keep this in mind, if I had to choose one thing to be balanced out, it would be the snap vanishing. I think universally we can all agree it's a bore fest. It really is. I want it to be faster. Like the pace in which it goes is so slow and boring that sometimes I would literally just let myself get hit to end the snap vanishing wall, because I don't want to be in the snap vanish wall. I still want it to be there, just a little bit more faster, more quicker, make it more intense. That's just all I want. When it comes to Vegito's bullshit, let's be honest, you only have two choices: learn to adapt to deal with that bullshit, or have someone on your team that also has snap after image strike. That's just all I can say to you. And if you're playing singles, just pick Vegito. There's just no point. Now, there is another aspect that I also want to talk about, and that is people saying that, oh, if you pick UI Goku, or if you pick Pyros, or if you pick any of these characters, oh, you are being cheesed. Listen, I say this with the utmost respect. Shut the fuck up. Like, it's just stop, bro. Just stop. It's such a dumb thing to be saying right now. You can pick the characters that you want, and people will pick the characters that they want because they paid for that game. Does that make sense? So if I go on singles right now, and I know everyone's going to pick fusions, Broly's, guards, all of that stuff, and I walk in that bitch with a Kid Goku, I shouldn't be complaining, because I made that cautious choice to walk into singles rank with Kid Goku. If I want to win, I'll just pick an overpowered character. This is not something unique to just Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. In every fighting game community, in every fighting game, people pick the best character with the best utilities and the best abilities and frames and all that stuff. If you look at the top tier esports fighters, right? You know, fighting players, they don't pick low tier characters. They literally pick high tier characters. We have a ranking system for top tier characters that FGC players pick, and then low tier characters. So this is not a unique thing. If you want to win rank, just pick a powerful character. But if you're stubborn about it, then pick your character and then hope that your skills will carry you to victory. Like when I play DP battles, my team usually consists of Trunks, Cooler, and then maybe Goku or Goku Black. I tend to interchange between those two. That's the team I use, and I do pretty well. Now sometimes I do get destroyed by a Goku or a Pyros or whatever the case may be, but that's just the name of the game. That's the name of the game. Like, In any other game, yes, I will be with you guys and say, yes, we need to balance this game out. But it's Sparking Zero. You knew what you were getting into when you picked up the game. I am still with you guys on balancing the snap vanishing. And yes, if we can get after image strike balanced out too, listen, I will take that. But I'm not really going to hope that it's going to happen. The game was designed for the fans who grew up with Budokai Tenkaichi. It is a spiritual successor to the Budokai Tenkaichi. They're not going to do something that's going to upset 90% of the player base right now. I'm sorry, that's just how it is. I know a lot of people want this game to be balanced out because they're getting frustrated being cheesed out by Yajirobe's Sensu Bean or after image strike or the androids absorbing your key and your life points or basically any and all other types of bullshit that exists in this game. But that's just the name of the game, Sparking Zero. That's just what it is. And you know me. Well, actually, you don't know me, but if you knew me, you know I like balance. I like when things are balanced out. But this is just the game. That's just how it is. There's not much I can say to you guys. Just accept it for what it is. Either continue playing the game or drop it. Take a break. That's what I did. Because if you looked at my channel, when the game came out, I have been live streaming the game every single day whenever I can. I haven't been live streaming for a while now because I am taking a break. Yes, you are allowed to take a break when the game becomes too stressful. That's what I did, because when I was starting to lose way too much and I wanted to use my team but I was getting destroyed, I just took a break. I said, you know what, let me take a break, let me play something else. I've been playing a Metaphor Refantasio, I've been playing a little bit of an MMO, a New World, Autonom, just doing other stuff. Take a break, and then once you feel like you've rejuvenated, come back and see how the game is. Now, I have no doubt that Bandai Namco may balance the game out, but I'm telling you right now, it's not gonna sit well with the large majority of the Dragon Ball community. The game was designed to be as close to the source as possible, which means that in no scenario should, let's say, a Hercules be able to fucking beat UI Goku. If you want to deal with the UI Gokus, with the Gojitas, Vegetos, Brolys, Jiren, the gods, all that stuff, you're going to have to learn to have one powerful character on your team. If you're playing DB battles or if you're going on singles, just pick a powerful character. Just pick a powerful character. Like, it is what it is, right? You just have to accept that the only time that you'll have a chance to pick these low tier characters is when you're playing with your friends, and that's really it. Or if you just want to have fun and prove that you can beat somebody with... Actually, you know what? There are some people who can use Chiatsu and beat UI Gokus, and then they'll end up rage quitting because of it. So it is possible. It is possible. You just have to be good. I feel like the game gives you enough tools to deal with so many scenarios that you just have to utilize it, because that's how I used to be as well. There were situations where people were using what's it called again? Was it Sonic Sway or the counter thing? Dragon count? I can't remember what it is, but it's something where you click square triangle or something like that. No, not square triangle. Square circle. I'm playing on classics, so square circle, right? To time a physical attack or whatever, right? And people said, oh, people are spamming that ability. No, just key blast it. Like, if you know they're doing it a lot, key blast it. And then you can deal with that eventually. But that's just my thoughts on it. Let me know what you guys think when it comes to this whole balancing thing. Like, I'm not against balancing. Let me be very clear about this. I am actually not against balancing. If they can balance the game out and still keep it fun, I'm way for it, obviously. But I'm telling you, this is what we all signed up for. This is not a balanced game. This is not a game that's meant to be balanced or ready for Evo. In fact, I saw, was it Mighty Keith saying something in the lines of, oh, do you think we should see Sparking Zero in Evo, something like that? Let me see if I can pull up his tweet. But the answer is no. This game is not fucking Evo material. The game is, I'll be honest with you, I'll say it. The game is boring to watch in of itself. Like, I don't actually like watching people fight. When I watch YouTubers fight, I just like to see their reaction of them talking about stuff. The game in of itself is kind of boring to watch when you think about it. It really is. Unless you actually play the game and you understand what they were doing, It's very boring to watch. But that's just the name of the game. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. I'm Pyros, and I'll catch you guys next time.